someone said, Kathrine, you're 70 years old. I said, no, I'm not. I'm 25. Because it didn't occur to me that I'm 70, because time has moved so quickly and I have been so busy with so many projects. I still have many projects now and in the future. And therefore, I don't feel old. I feel like me, just an older version of me. 3 years ago, when 261, my bib number, became famous for fearlessness, and my friends and colleagues and I decided to start a nonprofit foundation to help women around the world feel fearless through running. But I think this is one of the most exciting and challenging things I've ever done. And I talk about being fearless. We're into our second generation now of women who are running, and their children are growing up watching mommy run. So it's not unusual to see mommy take time for herself to go run, and also the fact that she demands this time and is respected in her family for doing this. So little boys watch mommy run and they say sports are as good for girls as they are for boys, but also they have a sense of equality that she deserves this time. So they say, sure, why not? Of course women should be treated equally in sports. So that starts the dynamic for the future. And as they get older, then they have the reality of society and they can make really good choices. We don't want to live longer necessarily, we want to live better. We want to have a better quality of life. You know, people decline rapidly when they have no hope or they have no outside contact. Always. And that's true in any species in the animal kingdom. And so we need constantly to keep them engaged and active. People at any age need to be told they matter, that their opinion matters. Social injustice is everywhere. It's everywhere. And all of us have the ability to contribute to making change. If children can grow up empowered, they'll change the world to a positive, much more positive place. But every time you walk away from a social injustice, every time you see something happen and you say, oh, I'm too busy, it's too complicated, and you walk away from it, you have a drop of bitterness that falls in your life. And later on, you always say, I wish I did something at that moment. I wish I said something at that moment. Don't miss that opportunity. I think that makes all the difference. And I think that keeps us not only from aging in a traditional way, but makes us feel validated that we have made a contribution. That's very important. I think the key thing for me, and I think maybe everybody else, is that the project, if at all possible, should engage other people. And you also have the feeling that you're making a contribution to society. I think all of us, even in the smallest way, when we can pass on to the next generation a sense of contribution to make their future better and make society better, I think that makes all the difference.